cat stance. All right. We're gonna dive into our roll. Up.
Oh yeah, I've done this.
Good. That's it. That's all we're doing. Now, let it get out. Well, have a good night. You too.
Bye, sir.
Right there.
Bye, sir.
You were saying last time, like this leg is basically like perpendicular to the kick, right?
Yes.
Okay. I just don't want to practice it the wrong way.
I'm going to show you why. Because you're coming up, you're coming out of that roll, and part of that coming out of the roll. I'm trying to do this slowly and trying to do it sometimes. It's hard to do. Part of coming out of that roll is the kick. So you're coming up the stack and make it.
Right. So it's not come out then kick. It's come out and kick at the same time.
Come out and kick at the same time. That's going to be the hard part on this one. Is that roll into the kick. That's the surprise part of this one. Is you're coming at somebody then bang on there's a kick.
Right.
That makes sense now.
Yeah.
Or if you were fighting like 2 or more people and someone was
Oh,
behind
we're going to get there.
No, but like if someone's like behind you, you have to get away, but there's someone in front of you and you can just take them.
It's going to be a lot more than that.
It's kind of like that bamboo step with the punch.
That's
like-
like a punch.
Yeah.
You're doing them both at the same time.
Now this kick you should snap it back, right? Does it matter?
For now, does it really matter? Because it will matter when we get to the next move.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right.
We're going to move right after this.
What's the move after this? I think I know.
You guys ready? You guys ready for the next move?
Yes, sir.
All right. So after we've done that first move, you guys don't have to do it. You can just watch. I'm just going to do my dive. Kick. That's my first kick.
Oh, I remember the second move.
Second kick
Yep.
is going to roll and kick. So I'm going at a diagonal. If I were got my right foot forward, and I kick with my face facing the entrance. And whenever I roll, I'm going to kick towards the office. Okay. This one is a little bit. Remember, this is a little different because if you're doing this kick, there's going to be a little bit of a delay.
And then after that, you go on the other side.
And then we're gonna go the other way. Let's get these two. Let's get these
I
two kicks
remember
first.
this.
You better remember this.
I do remember this.
It's gonna be on your black set test.
Well, I'm not getting my black sash anytime soon. I mean, not that soon. What? Okay. I have to do. I can't do my right
It's fine.
side.
It's fine. Do it from wherever.
Well, it's kind of fun though. You're just rolling on the ground.
You are just rolling on the ground. What makes this one fun?
Sure.
Yes, ma'am.
Can I ask you a question that's not related to this?
What's that?
For the start of crane, I always get confused.
Start a crane.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can
We do that after class.
okay. I just wanted to make sure I was confused.
Getting quieter.
Oh, that's fine.
You rolled it.
Feel
better?
A little bit, yeah. Definitely, I don't feel like I did my back.
You're more like balled up.
Hold up. So now we got the hard part on this one is like while you're spinning and rolling, you got to know what direction you're intending to go.
Right.
And that's kind of like that's why we spent so long on just kicking the front of the room. Because when you're spinning and you're upside down, you don't know where you're going to wind up. And it's the same thing whenever we do that second kick, is that you need to make sure that, I need to make sure that's where I'm going to wind up. Even though I know I'm going to be spinning in that position. Okay. The next kick after this one, I'm going to kick the entrance. Okay. This one's the easy one because you just roll on your back and kick. Okay.
I don't remember going after that, but I know those first 3 kicks.
First 3 kicks are easy. First
Isn't it roll back up?
Well, not a somersault.
This-
It's gonna be a dive roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The thing that we did at the very, very beginning. when
Thing we did at the beginning, but you're gonna do it from the ground.
That's
So the hard part on that one is, like, the easy part of this one, like, it's like the hard part of this one is the mental part of coming from standing up.
right.
The physical part of that last one is coming from sitting to standing.
Right, so you got, it's kind of like generating that momentum,
Yes.
right? Yeah, that's right. It's all coming back now.
Got it. Oh.
Awesome.
King.
Okay.
Take a short break.
Yes, sir.
There.
What?
Like an anime character?
Is that your goal?
Huh?
Is that your goal?
No. I just had noticed it. So I put my, on Monday. And that's when I first started doing my hair like this. I mean, I have bangs, it was annoying. But with most of my hair, ponytail, and then put this on, and it just, because I had the bangs as well.
I always find it weird when it's like, it's an anime show and it's like, everybody is dressed normal except like the main characters, they got like a costume, they wear it as the same costume all the time. It's like, they painfully stand out from everybody.
It's not even just that, it's like even their hair is like.
Yeah, even their hair is a different color, like everybody's got like black or brown hair, and it's like red hair and yellow hair. But only the main character.
It's a favorite pastime with name the protagonist.
Yeah.
Unless the way to get around having to put them in different outfits at different times
Well, they put them in a,
is by putting them in uniforms.
they put them in a different outfit simply because for most of them, they're in a black and white comic, they're in a manga. And they need to be able to stand out from everybody else. They need to be very distinctive from the 40 other people that are in the background. There's a method to the madness. So it's like, it always seems weird when you see the end result after like 10 years of this series, now it's a cartoon, and you're like, well, why is their hair weird? Why do they talk funny?
Alright.
Okay. On your own for the next 5 minutes. Well, we'll do it 2 or more times on one side, pick a side, do it 2 or more times.
Yes, sir.
And then we're going to try to do that, get out of it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That way next week we can just do just this and hone in on it.
Oh! Ah, that hurt.
Ask questions.
But I got it. Oh. Ow. No, I did it wrong.
You gonna be okay?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, once we're done with this, once we've done that last kick, the way we get out of this, used to, I think it was, the way you got out of it was you just like, you stood up, you dusted yourself off, and then you got right back up. But that's not very dramatic. You're actually fighting people. You don't want to like take a lot of time to get up. So the idea to get up out of this is we're just going to dive roll, and we're now in a good position for that roll that we learned, where we're rolling from the floor. But the thing about this one is, instead of us rolling into a kick, we're rolling into standing. Okay, so I would roll out of this into standing. I'm right back where I was.
Jeez, okay.
So it'll be the same side rolling that you originally did, right?
Yes, it should be.
Okay.
Yeah, and you can see that it's the same side. Yep, there you go.
And you do end up in the exact same spot.
So that's gonna be the hard part, is jumping, is coming up and doing this. You're coming up and turning at the same time.
Where do you move from the third kick?
Okay,
You got a third kick. You just go
you
like
start
that.
with your left foot forward. Can you do
Yeah.
that rolls? Alright, so, from here, the left kick,
More of
left leg goes on the ground, left
Oh,
hand.
okay, that's what
My eyeballs are like.
Like, ooh, whoa, what happened in the middle?
I don't feel it till I stop though.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Oh.
That's kind of fun though.
Isn't it? It's exhausting, it's a lot of fun, but it's exhausting.
I will say, I feel like I'm in a James Bond movie, but that's not what I said. That's not what I mean. I didn't mean the words. That's not what I meant.
Yes. Yes. There you go.
Oh, you like, did it fancy. You like pushed yourself off the ground there a little bit.
I get some speed.
Don't get discouraged by watching.
I've learned not to for a long time too.
Yeah.
Come on. Okay. I got that. Whew. That's kind of fun though.
It is, it's a lot of fun.
That is fun.
We have that problem with senior head instructor Hunter, where it's like he's gonna do something, he's like, well, everybody to model it after him. And it's like, none of us are gonna do this. It's like, you just did
He
it.
can fly.
Yeah.
Literally.
He's got like 15 years of practice too, so he knows what he's doing. I mean,
What, should he be like this fashion or something?
he's fourth, yeah, he's fourth degree.
Yeah. He's at 6th degree level, but
Yeah,
he's like,
pretty much.
I want an A plus.
And he can seriously jump.
Oh, I'm dizzy now.
Oh, then you just do it on the other side. It'll undizzy you.
It does. It actually works.
Kind of thing.
It's silly on
Jeez.
the little teeny tiny hairs. You have a fluid-filled capsule in your head, hairs in it, and then as you roll around, the fluid tickles those hairs
Right, yeah.
inside. And if you do too much spinning, then they kind of get, I guess they either get a little sensitive, overstimulated. And so then your brain gets all these weird messages about what's going on. Especially when it's like, it still feels like it's spinning inside, but then it's like your brain, your eyes say, no, I'm not spinning.
Right. It's like having sea legs.
And then you start to see everything move. That's because your brain's trying to compensate, get your vision to catch up with the fact that it thinks you're moving, trying to keep everything right side, tries to keep your vision right side up based on your inner ear. But when your inner ear's doing this,
It's so much fun to come out of the, like, stand up from
it
it.
is.
You
And
get
up
so
from it is so
smooth.
much fun. There's so many of these where it's just like everybody's like, oh, and then once you get it, it's like, oh my god, it is so easy. It's like it's so much fun. All right, let's line up now.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
How's everybody feel?
Feel good.
A lot better than you did 30 minutes ago.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's
Two head instructor.
bow two.